The Hour of Truth by Percival Wilde. Percival Wilde was an American author and playwright. He was educated at Columbia University, worked as a banker, and began writing plays in 1912. Here are some of the major works of Percival Wilde. Now let's see some recent news updates. Stories of Kerala gold scam in connection with the UAE consulate has been in news for the past 2-3 months. So many people, including VIPs, are accused and questioned. As more people are questioned, more stories are getting opened. It seems one case leads on to another, and it goes like that, almost like a chain. In the meantime, there was another bank crash, misappropriation in popular finance. Then came another case of corruption, in which an MLA himself is the accused. What do all these show? Values are thrown to the wind at the prospect of getting money, isn't it? Yes, money has a corrupting influence. The play The Hour of Truth has a similar theme, but with a twist at the end. The Hour of Truth is a striking psychological study on the corrupting influence of money on people. Let's see the characters. Robert Baldwin, the hero, he is a secretary to the banker John Gresham. Martha, his wife. John, his son. Evie, his daughter. And another major character is Mr. John Gresham, but he is not coming on stage. Mr. Marshall, the president of the Third National, and a maid. What is the aim of studying a play? The play aims to study plot construction, setting, characterization, and theme. Now let's see the setting of the play. It was rather a hot and sultry Sunday afternoon, and the sun overhead and the baked clay underneath are merciless. In the distance, lowering clouds give promise of coming relief. At the parlour window of a trim little cottage, the Baldwin family is anxiously waiting the return of its head. John, the son, an average young man of 27, is smoking a pipe as philosophically as if this day were not at all more momentous than any other. But his mother Martha, trying to compose herself with her knitting, has made little progress in the last half hour. His sister Evie takes no pain to conceal her nervousness. There is a tense pause. It seems as if none of them likes to break the silence. For the 10th time in 10 minutes, Evie goes to the window and looks out along the sultry road. The plot of the play. What is the plot of a play? The plot of a play means the main events of the play, devised and presented by the writer as an interrelated sequence. Actually, the story gets unfolded through the plot. Now, what is the plot of The Hour of Truth? Mr. Baldwin, an honest family man, is the secretary of the banker Mr. Gresham, who is now in police custody for misappropriation of depositors' money. He offers Mr. Baldwin $100,000 as bribe to say 3 words, "I don't remember," at the time of the trial, which is going to take place the next day. The reaction to this offer from all other members of his family is the main plot of the play. Now, shall we move on to the summary or the story of the play? Robert Baldwin is the secretary to the banker Mr. John Gresham. They have been friends for 35 years. The bank owned by Mr. Gresham wrecks due to misappropriation of funds by Gresham himself. Though Mr. Gresham did not aim to cheat his depositors, as the diverted funds did not come back in time, the bank collapsed. Mr. Gresham is charged with fraud and forgery. When the play opens, the Baldwin family is seen anxiously waiting for the return of Mr. Baldwin. From their conversation, it is clear that Mr. Baldwin has gone to meet Mr. Gresham, who has sent for Mr. Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin is the only witness in this case against Mr. Gresham. The trial is to take place the very next day. Evie has a doubt whether Baldwin has involved in the wrecking of the bank because every newspaper is mentioning that and Baldwin does not say anything against it. Martha tells that the newspaper is unfair to him. Since Baldwin is working under Gresham's orders, the family has a doubt whether he is involved in the bank crash. But Martha firmly believes that Baldwin never did anything at all. He found out the bank crash by accident. John immediately says that he saw Donovan, the assistant cashier, the last day at the athletic club. Donovan was working there for 8 years. The news came like a bolt out of a clear sky. John has a suspicion that his father must have known about it because he is the only witness against John Gresham. Since he was named after John Gresham, John feels that his name will be damaged because of John Gresham. He even mentions that John Gresham has acquired a lot of wealth in these 20 years, while his father has been getting just $60 a week. Martha tells that her husband is very dedicated to his work. He would obey whatever Gresham asked him to do without revolting. Finally, Robert Baldwin comes in the house. Everyone wants to know how the crash happened. He tells that even he has come to know what John Gresham has been doing only one day before the crash. It is under pressure that Gresham closed the bank. He even tells them why John Gresham asked him to meet. John Gresham wants him to tell, "I don't remember," when the court asks anything about the bank crash to Robert Baldwin. If Robert Baldwin does this, he will get $100,000 as a reward. But Robert Baldwin is an honest man. He does not accept this proposal. But when the whole family hears about the money, their minds begin to change. They begin to justify John Gresham. Martha wants to know whether the depositors would lose any money. Robert Baldwin replies that no one will lose anything. Thus, the family comes to know that the money is safe. John Gresham's crime was that he misappropriated the funds. The family begins to persuade Robert Baldwin to say a lie and to help John Gresham. At first, Robert Baldwin is shocked. Martha tells him that since they named their son after John Gresham, it would be a disgrace to their son. Also, it was John Gresham who sponsored John's baptizing. With these words, she forces Robert Baldwin to help John Gresham. According to Evie, if John Gresham tells the depositors that he will pay everything back in the next day. They will hate Robert Baldwin for sending John Gresham to jail. John supports her by saying, nobody wants to see him punished. He also feels that if John Gresham does not go to jail, he will start a business where Robert can become his partner. Robert Baldwin gets angry at this. Martha tries to convince Robert Baldwin by saying that John is the sole breadwinner of the family, but his income is not sufficient for the family to survive. If Robert accepts $100,000 from John Gresham, the family can lead a cozy life. Robert Baldwin can't believe that his family has changed like this at the prospect of getting money as a reward for compromising his values. It makes him sad. He calls them shams, liars, hypocrites, and thieves. Still, the family persuades him to accept the money. By this time, Mr. Marshall, the president of the Third National, arrives in the home. He brings a happy news to Robert Baldwin and his family. He announces that a good position is awaiting Robert Baldwin in the Third National. He has heard from John Gresham that Robert Baldwin has refused to tell lie in the court, which prompted John Gresham to confess. Mr. Marshall is impressed by his honesty. As the play ends, he tells Robert Baldwin's family, I can only say to you what every man will be saying tomorrow. How highly I honor and respect your husband. Now, the message of the play. The message of the play is money has a corrupting influence on most people but not on the truthful. And ultimately, virtue gets rewarded. Now let's look at the major characters of the play. The hero of the play is Mr. Robert Baldwin, and we have seen that he is a man of principles, quite truthful, trustworthy, and loyal. He is not lured by money. He wishes to go to grave with a clean hand. His virtue gets rewarded in the end. He represents the noble people. And there is on the other side Mr. John Gresham, an important character of the play but does not come to stage. He is a banker, misappropriated the funds of the depositors, accused of forgery, and got arrested. Ready to bribe Baldwin for getting his crime hidden, but he confesses in the end as he realizes the value of virtue. John Gresham Baldwin, Robert Baldwin's son. He is a typical representative of the new generation. He had strong principles of morality in the beginning. He was quite revengeful. He wishes to get Gresham punished, but later changes attitude. His virtue seems only skin deep. Martha, Robert Baldwin's wife, is another major character. She was of great support to her husband in the beginning, but money makes changes in her character too. She even persuades her husband to accept the bribe. She is also lured by riches. Now we see virtue gets rewarded. Thank you.